Hello and welcome to Take 3, Hops and Bros.
Craft Beer 103.
Sours, 101. Sours. We're doing sours today.
Yes.
For the third time in a row.
For the first time in a row.
So, yeah, exactly.
2 weeks, 2 times we do this.
The camera died. Anyways, who cares? Let's talk about sours. So before...
We're now experts, right?
We're now experts in sours. We've said it like 3 times.
Sours.
Yeah, everything,
We're like the real guys about sours.
Yeah.
We're really, really, really good. So it's a lot of off flavors. A lot of people like them. A lot of people don't like them. So
some people don't even consider it beer, but it is beer. It's essentially beer. You know why? Because back in the day, before refrigeration and before modern fermentation, everything was a bit sour. There's different variants because people couldn't control the bacteria and the yeast that was going in beer. And then in the 19th century, things a little bit changed.
We got
beer
fridge.
We got fridge. Yeah. We got a way to be able to make beer that wasn't sour. But it's a style that some people wanted to bring back. So in Europe, it got a little more popular. People started using it again, purposely infecting their beer to be able to get those flavors, and then exporting it to the United States, to America, to Canada, where it wasn't well received.
Oh.
Because people weren't expecting sours. They were sending the beer back saying it was bad.
Oh, okay. That's
It took about a decade before it got back.
Oof. That's harsh. That's harsh because
right
now it's currently one of the oddest craft beer trends right now. So it's the trendiest way to brew beer. And how do you do it? How does sour beer happen?
There's a lot of different ways, Chris.
So
please tell us.
Starting off with bacteria.
Yeah.
As usual, like sour, the real huge part of like your main ingredients to make it sour is the bacteria or the yeast that you use in your beer. So usually, the most common bacteria you found in your beer, is it rolling again?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool, perfect. That's a good thing. But also a good thing, lactobacillus is a bacteria that it's really well known for its tart flavors. But it's also a really, it's the funniest thing I found on the internet about that.
And you didn't say the 2 other times, so I'm looking forward to knowing.
It's 70% of the vaginal microbiota
is lactobacillus.
Yeah.
It's all bacteria, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Some people would find it disgusting, but think of all the bacteria that's in beer in general. It's just bacteria.
Yeah, in your body, usually everyone has a lot of lactobacillus in his microbiota.
Okay,
but
so
it's known that in the vagina there's a lot more.
A lot more.
Yeah.
So you could technically infect a beer and make it sour. Yeah. And call it the flour. Anyways, moving on. What other bacteria can you use?
The Brettanomyces,
Yeah, that's the yeast.
It's a yeast.
Yeah.
But it is known to be in those nice Belgian saison, wild ales. It has that kind of like really, for some people it acts like an off flavors, but for me it really
like
looks
a little leather
like
flavor.
Feels grassy, a lot earthy, grassy. So it feels really like a farm beer.
Farmhouse, maybe.
Exactly. So the bread is really popular on that side of things, but it's also well known in the wine community as really, with the really distinct character, creates a really nice flavor for the wine too. So
it's not just beer, fellas.
Exactly. That's one way that beer and wine team up together. Woo. But also, the third one, there must be a lot of them too, because I heard like one of the breweries will be reviewing
next week, week after?
Like,
okay.
Next,
Thursday.
Like Thursday.
Stay posted.
They are doing their own bacteria culture to create like yeast and everything.
Oh,
so
nice.
they have their own lab.
Cool.
They do their own yeast culture and bacteria culture to create unique beers after.
Nice.
So that's just my little segue. The Pediococcus. Now I have it.
Really...
For the third time, now I'm having it. So that's...
I don't know. I'm not actually sure if it's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
It could be Plautosusis.
Yeah, I think it's...
It doesn't really sound better, though.
I prefer Pediococcus.
Pediococcus.
Yeah. The Pediococcus is used as a probiotic in your yogurt or cheese.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
And it's also used to sour beer.
And it's also used to sour beer. But usually this one you still have the sourness of the beer, but it creates also kind of the diactylysis, like, like that kind of buttery flavor that you can't have in
Like
other
almost
beers.
popcorn, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can get that kind of little popcorny character in this beer if you're using this. So depending on how you use it,
and depending on what kind of beer you want to brew, what kind of sour.
Exactly, and that's why sours are one of the hardest styles to brew, because you don't know what you're gonna end up with. But now with all like the different scientists working on beer and mad people, just scientists and brewing beer.
Yeah,
really
mad brewers who are like becoming experts in sours.
we have now like well balanced and well known like lacto that this one will create those flavors for you, and Brett same thing. So yes, you can have the super wild ones that you can basically take in your backyard, but yes, there's also people that actually develop a yeast.
Actual scientists.
Actual scientists, people that has studied in bacteria.
And they're creating bacteria specifically to sour beer. It's awesome. And there's also a lot of different ways to sour your beer. I mean, you can do it in a barrel, you can do it before that, you can do it in pretty much any process. I'm not an expert in brewing sours, but we might have one on the show someday that's going to be able to explain exactly how to sour beer.
Yeah, and speaking of barrel and sours, there's a little brewery coming up in Ottawa called Small Pony Barrel Works, and they'll do only sours.
Exclusively sours. So it just shows that it's a style that's getting a lot more popular.
Exactly.
And there's a market for only sours, which is great. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's going to be great for the market in Ottawa.
And today on the show we brought up, if you want to try a sour, these two are not even available yet.
Anymore, but this one will be back in December. So LCBO, they usually order a bunch. It's honestly one of the best sours I've ever had.
It's a red Flanders, so usually I think about this one like not as the original sour, but more as like
it's up there. It's a very old sour.
It's up there, and we paired it with the Jelly King, Blackberry Jelly King, which is completely different. Blackcurrant sour, dry hop. So this looks like more like the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
So it's totally different, but usually it is getting there. Sours are growing. There's people doing really weird stuff. We like it.
Do us a favor and try it out. Try it out. Sour. Let us know what you think.
Exactly.
And try a handful. Try a couple. See what you like. See what you don't like, and let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
Which ones you like, which ones you didn't, and which ones you think we should try.
That's a good thing. Yeah. Which one we should try, and also like the whole craft beer 101 is really important for us, and we want to educate you guys. So please let us know in the comment down below what you'd like to learn about beer.
Yeah, it might give us some ideas, and we might decide to do that.
And like maybe we'll send you like 2 thumbs ups or 4. Yeah, 4. That's 4. That's a lot.
4. That's a lot. Yeah. So cheers.
And cheers to you. Hopefully, because it's the third one we're filming, you do need to ask all your friends to subscribe.
So or at least half.
Yeah, at
least half your friends.
Because at half we can easily get to 500.
Yeah.
Easy.
For sure.
Yeah, easy.
You got friends.
Yeah. Cheers.